Hello and welcome everyone, my name is The Clever Fool. Today we'll be playing the third episode of Bayinnaung, titled The Royal Peacock. Let's go ahead and get started.
1550 AD, year 20 of the reign of King Tabinshweti. I am the chief minister of a kingdom without a king. The man from Portugal has corrupted King Tabinshweti. My lord has taken to drinking and forgotten both the ways of Buddhism and the blessings of the Nats. He leaves with the foreigner for weeks at a time on long wine-filled hunting trips. Even when he is in court, the king orders executions in drunken fits. Many of the kingdom's officials have pleaded with me to depose the king and rule Burma justly. But though I love my country, I cannot betray my brother. I should have known rebellion would come. A monk named Ta, brother of the dead Hantawadi king, incites a revolt in the south. The king is leaving on yet another hunting trip, but he has ordered me to take the army to defeat this rebel. I will follow my king's instructions, but I am concerned. A minister named Sartat is eager to see me leave. I do not know what trouble he has brewing.
Interesting. So it seems like his bro is corrupted now. Corrupted by the ways of wine and hunting. Our main objectives are to bring word of King Tabinshweti's death to Bayinnaung. And our secondary objectives are to kill or convert Smim Sotut before reaching Bayinnaung. So this guy definitely did something. Our hints tell us that we are restricted to a population limit of 200. Some of Sotut's men feel guilty for their crime. They will either run away from a monk's chastisement or be converted to Bayinnaung's cause. There is more than one way to get word out of Pegu. There is also more than one way to kill Smim Sotut. Allying with an enemy provides an immediate respite, but peace strengthens them. It is a gamble that you will become more powerful than them in time. You must destroy Sokat's camps to stop his uprising. Alright, lots of stuff going on here, it seems. Your scouts report that loyalists in Pegu are attempting to reach Bayinnaung, located southwest of the Burmese capital. Only he will restore order to Burma. Smim Sotut in red, the king's assassin, controls Pegu and the battle elephants of the royal guard. Thado Damayaza in blue, an esteemed advisor to Tabinshweti, believes he should be king and fields Balissa elephants. Smim Ta in orange, a Mon prince turned rebel monk, commands a devoted following of monks and devout Buddhist warriors. Soket in yellow of the Tongu Hills commands a popular uprising. His supporters are poor soldiers, but are numerous. Only by dispersing their camps will they be defeated. Alright, let's get this started.
The king has been murdered. We must tell Bayinnaung of his brother's death. Only he will rule Burma justly.
Okay, so it seems like initiating the conversion with our blind lame priest here. Got these elephants to move out of the way for our village. Or for our villager, rather. Okay, so we're neutral with Sotut. Let's not accidentally attack the elephants with our villager here. I got a bunch of priests. Did I just kill a beggar? Oh, that sucks. Damn. I didn't know they were gonna do that. That's rough. Alright, so the towers, since they're neutral, they will attack our military units. Will they allow our villagers to garrison inside. No, not by the looks of it. I think if we go this way, our Karambit warrior will get killed by these elephants. Can I convert this elephant? Oh, you gotta be faster than that, my guy. Well. Alright, we got a trade boat by the looks of it. Let's garrison our villager that way. Seems like there are two routes. Let's try to take both to cheese this just a little bit. I'm sure with that monk we could cheese this mission, but I've been cheesing so many missions, I feel like we'll just play this one out. Got ourselves a trade cog here by the looks of it. Still got a Karambit. Let's explore the map a little bit. On garrison. We've got ourselves an envoy by the looks of things. Trade cog exploring on the water. Our envoy travels by land. Just got a heavy demolition ship. And another monk. Interesting. I wonder what this demolition ship could be used for. Let's kill off the alligator. Okay, so we've got orange here. Sawtooth is red. I have no idea where he is, actually. Probably gonna lose that cog, unfortunately. This looks like where we need to meet Bayinnaung. Let's just scout out the rest of this map real quick, so that we understand what we're dealing with. I don't want to deal with those Karambits. Just here to scout. Okay, so there's plenty of resources on this southern side, actually. Or rather, this eastern side. Envoy should be able to handle this light cavalry one-on-one. Let's actually convert some villagers. Oh, or we could just lose our monk for free. Rip. Alright, that's enough messing around. I don't want to actually lose the level. I have no idea where Sawtooth even is, so I don't see a way to realistically convert him. Like, I've straight up just no idea where this guy is. Scouts, Saltet, Pegu. Yeah, I don't see him. This looks like it'd be a good location for a starting camp later down the line. Lots of berries. Golden stone pile as well. Okay.
My country will be in chaos if I do not stop these pretenders. My grief must wait for another day.
Okay, let's build ourselves a TC right here. We don't actually have too many resources here, unfortunately. Fortunately, our villagers are actually safe there. The foundation perfectly blocks them off. That's really cool. I think I'm going to go the route of defeating the enemies, simply because it seems more interesting. Our first villagers will all go on wood here.
Walk the eightfold path. My war is not with you. Ally with me, and you will be my chief minister.
I'm not really interested in allying with anyone. I'm just going to take the full warpath route here.
I have spent 40 years in service to Tongu. I have as much right to the crown as you. Join me, Bayinnaung, and you will be my heir.
Okay, so I think blue will be our first enemy here. I'm going to build myself a fishing ship, or a dock here, so we can start building fishing ships. Let's have the envoy scout around. These 4 villagers can build a mill to start gathering these berries. Got ourselves some water buffalo as well. It's very kind of yellow not to take these. The 4 pretenders, I guess it's blue, red, yellow, and orange, right? Who knows? Castle here would help. Let's get some fishing ships out on the water. Build a couple houses. And we want enough food to keep villagers coming out here. So everyone off wood temporarily, back onto food. We're idling our TC a little bit, which is kind of sad. And our pop cap limit is 200 still, so you have access to a full boom. The map is actually fairly small. think blue is the most immediate enemy. We need to also worry about getting enough stone for a castle. I think my first castle will be like maybe up here? Or maybe up here. I think up here would be a decent spot. Okay, classic move. Sack the one fishing ship to save the others. Alright, that attack wasn't too hard to fend off. Okay, it seems like, despite being a hero, this envoy unit doesn't get healed. We can't afford to idle our entire economy every time someone rolls around here. I kind of wish I saved my monks, but can't have it all. We were pop cap there anyhow, so this isn't a horrible loss. Is that a oh, it's a condottiere. I thought it was a husk girl for a sec. Yeah, the envoy doesn't heal himself, despite being a hero unit by the looks of things. Okay, let's repair up our dock. And consider repairing up our fishing ships as well. Let's start stockpiling stone for our castle. Let's grab ourselves a university. And prepare to get enough gold to train a monk. Alright, that was really efficient. These villagers are colliding into each other again. Looks like blue is content to just sit for the time being. We're mainly getting attacked by yellow, actually. Okay, let's get these fire galleys upgraded. Then we'll be safe on the water. build some additional housing. Grab this deer. Build a market in case we need to rebalance our eco later. Repair up these ships. Get another couple fire galleys out. Okay, now red's sending us attacks. Not a huge problem. Where would I like this castle? I feel like I'd like this castle on these resources over here. Maybe like at this choke point. I think I'll go with my original spot. Our boom has been completely uninterrupted. Okay, that fire ship is unfortunately a goner. Okay, so yellow comes from this direction. His forces aren't even that strong. Okay, we can now build a second TC over here. I'm going to rotate my Iron Bar in this direction too. Oh, there happens to be resources over here as well. That's great, in fact. We're already protecting resources just purely by accident. It's a very happy coincidence, if I do say so myself. We still lack a blacksmith. Let's fix that. Yeah, pacing of this mission is very easy. Okay, let's pick up murder holes for our castle. Though in most cases, I doubt we'll need it. And blue seems to be content to just sit there where they are. Like, this is a completely unpressured boom. Or not completely unpressured, but almost entirely unpressured boom. We're low on wood here. Okay, we can grab Karini here. Oh, I don't want my boats to get converted. Okay, at least they converted the low HP one. I'd like to get my next castle on the eastern flank here. We're going to be fighting two guys on the navy. Lovely. So I think the next castle to the southeast would be good. Let's build it right here. Start saving for Imperial as well. Keep the boom up. Totally unpressured from blue. And they're all content to stay in the castle age by the looks of things, except for red. Alright, let's make our way to the Imperial Age now. Get these guys on gold, get you guys back on stone. Get these farms back in action. Alright, Orange Train's airing by. Not a big problem. We'll train our own Eremba now. I think I'm going to go for the standard. Wow, that was a fast conversion. Holy crap. I'm gonna rotate those guys up south, build a couple more up north, rotate, yeah, my words, build a couple more fire ships. And start thinking about picking up trebuchets here. Get some more Erembi out. I think these guys are affected by Bracer. Fortunately for us, Arambai don't cost food. Our armor will basically be all gold based. It'd be good to get a castle up north somehow. There's a lot of pressure coming from this side. Let's pick up ballistics. Get Parthian tactics. I don't know if Parthian tactics even affects our Arambai, but it's pretty cheap, so I might as well pick it up. And monks are still the most annoying monks. This gold pile's been mined out, unfortunately. Let's grab chemistry now. Have you guys go for these berry bushes. Just realized, do we have husbandry? We might not have husbandry. Are those champs going for the castle? I guess they are. That makes this castle a lovely distraction. And I can actually pick up Canongalian research now. As well as siege engineers once we can afford it. Though it does seem like for the time being we are unable to afford it. grab the husbandry tech for our Arambai. Now I could build a wonder, and with the weakness of their attacks, I'm sure we'd be under no threat really, but that's just so boring, isn't it? Let's do the elite Arambai tech once we get the food. Alright, let's get a few cannon galleons out. Nice, and this is orange. Smim Hatar folding like a wet paper bag here.
To be master of his roost, the fighting Peacock must be vicious against his enemies.
Okay, so they actually kept their market up. That's interesting. Now we can march up to the northwest against blue. Probably even completely ignore yellow now, because they're only in the feudal age, so I don't really see any reason to deal with them. What did the scouts say about them? Only by dispersing their camps will they be defeated, but like, who cares, you know? This castle is going to be the MVP. Let's grab elite cannon galleon now. Castle might go down if we're not careful, actually. Let's start repairing it. Take out these shipyards. Let's grab siege engineers now. Yeah, yellow had a lot of resources near them. I guess that's why they would have been worth taking out. Blue's honestly not long for this world either. Their base is actually pretty small. This is certainly following the theme of the intermediate mission that is very easy. Blue, I don't think did anything of any consequence whatsoever, really. That's their castle down. Like, do they have anything of substance around here? They're not producing villagers or anything. I feel like the AI might have bugged. Like, Blue didn't do anything this game. And he's already resigned. Yeah, the resources here are completely untouched. Got tons of spare wood. Plenty of gold. We're playing this at a leisurely pace. Did I turn the difficulty down by mistake? Yeah, some missions, because this is supposedly a 3-sword mission, you know? So, or campaign. So you'd figure that it'd be a little bit more difficult across the board. This difficulty is just extremely inconsistent. I think it's bugged. I think this would have been much more difficult if Blue actually did stuff at the start, but because they didn't do anything, things are like deceptively easy. That is a fire tower. That looks dangerous. We're actually housed here. Sounds like they're saying Maid Diva. I play too much Overwatch. Okay, knocking out their stables will cease their battle elephant production. Their battle elephants are really the only units that are of any threat to us whatsoever because they're so tanky. Other than that, Aaron will chew these guys up for breakfast. Oh, this is a monument, not a wonder. Okay. Temple of Heaven. All right. Oh, these brave soldiers. They're still going at it. We'll crush them with Erenbai here. I guess yellow is the last faction. They're the weakest faction, though. Red is by far the strongest. Don't really see a reason to ally with any of the pretenders. Probably would help them out. Give them bonuses or something. Man, boosted Erenbai versus buildings. It just deletes them. I really like the Southeast Asian architecture set. The buildings look so majestic and regal. It can make the screen a little bit cluttered at times, but I find it's worth it overall. Like, their architecture set is just so pretty. It looks like these guys still have a fighting force out here. Not sure where it came from. They actually just upgraded to halberdiers too. So red is still in the game somehow, despite the fact that we've gutted their main city. I mean, if they insist on fighting, I have no problems killing them. This squad can start heading towards Sokate. That should be the last. I don't know where their last barracks was. Lots of resources down here to capture, though. Alright, looks like red is committing ritual suicide now. These poor buggers are only in the feudal age. Don't know where they come from, but look at them. They're just getting mowed down. Are there like barracks over here? Maybe a castle? There's barracks here. Not sure where they spawn from, but it doesn't seem to be like a conventional spawning method. These camps will go down very soon, though. Here's an archery range. Once we take this archery range out, we should have the victory in our hands.
Tonight,
There we go.
I will shed tears for my dead brother, the king. In the morning, I will take the throne and build the empire he dreamed of ruling. Sawtut paid 2 swordsmen of the king's bodyguard to enter my brother's tent as he slept. Their pockets heavy with the traitor's gold. They drew their swords and beheaded my brother. His body was found by a monk and quietly cremated. I would throw away this crown if it brought my brother back, but he is among the gnats now. The gnats were tricky, just as my mother told me. They took my brother from me. I should not be king. I should not be the Chakravati. But the gnats made it so. I reject them.
Alright, ridiculously easy mission overall, especially compared to the other two. Blue doesn't even seem to exist. Like, they just didn't do much at all. There's more resources to the south if we needed them. But in the end, we didn't really need them. Alright, fairly easy mission. My name's been The Clever Fool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all next time.